Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. We're drinking. We decided to go to hops again.
Hop sitting.
We went hops, dark, sour, hops. And we are drinking a Cellarmaker beer. You reviewed a Cellarmaker beer. So, Cellarmaker beer.
Yes, I did.
It's called Double Dobus.
I did.
Dobies? Dobus?
Dobus? I'm not going down that road.
This is Are You Afraid of the Dank? For all you Nickelodeon fans out there.
Snick, baby.
Snick. You know what my favorite Nickelodeon, well, besides you can't do that on television, I was a big Double Dare person.
Double Dare's great. That's coming back.
Dare?
Yeah, the guy that
Double
did it
Dare.
is coming back and
Physical
do it.
challenge.
Yeah,
I always
physical
want to
challenge.
do a physical challenge.
That'd be awesome.
8.5% alcohol by volume, 95 IBUs, so this is going to be fucking bitter. What are the hops in this, Mr. Ryerson?
Technology.
There's a lot of hops.
Mosaic, Simcoe, Amarillo, Centennial, and Zeus.
Wow.
I'm familiar with all of those except Zeus.
I don't know what Zeus is.
Haven't had a lot of the Zeus.
This was bottled August 2nd, 2016.
Wow.
Today's August 5th.
How did we do that?
We need to give a big thanks to my buddy Scott for this one.
Wow, thanks, Scott.
You are the man, sir. Thank you for sending these. Yeah, this the release was on Tuesday, and he went and shipped them, and I got them today, and I put them in the
badass.
fridge so that we could drink them. Double Dobus is the only beer that I reviewed, and I love that beer. I thought it was really good.
It was fantastic.
I didn't think it was shit homebrew like a couple people that I know thought was.
That, in fairness, though, there was either I don't think it was a shipping problem. I think there was some bottle variation. to that
Yeah,
beer.
but I will say that the one and only Michael Sabot drank it and tweeted that it was amazing.
We know how he brews IPAs.
So, from the master IPA brewer,
King Sue, baby.
I agree with him. It was amazing.
King Sue. I love that you keep pouring my beers. In
You're my guest. Cellarmaker is known for hazy IPAs. I don't know if this is going to be hazy or not, so we'll find out in 2 seconds. It's not hazy.
It is not.
This is straight West Coast fire.
I am now afraid of the Dank.
Are you
Which,
afraid of the
by
Dank?
the way, can we talk about my
You
first,
talk about whatever you want.
One of the first big crushes that I ever had was Alicia Cuthbert.
Was she on?
She was on Are You Afraid of the Dark
Really?
for a season. And can we talk about that girl for a second?
I was a big Martika Kids Incorporated fan.
Ooh, I'm on board with that too.
Hey, that was another. Was that? Oh no, was that Disney Channel? Was that Nickelodeon? I think it was Disney Channel. Fuck, was that Disney Channel? I think it was.
I don't know. I've seen it though.
We're Kids Incorporated. Okay, just go on.
Or this reminds me of Snick, which had the Secret World of Alex Mack on it, which Larissa Olmec is freaking ridiculously attractive.
Wasn't there a porn star Christy Mack that got like beat up by her UFC boyfriend?
No,
someone told me
Allegedly.
that. Allegedly, it was a porn star.
This carbonation's completely.
But all you gotta do is go ahead and just swirl it.
I'm gonna-
Just swirl it around. Go ahead and generate some head on that. About a finger of bright white head. It's crystal clear. There's a little bit of like a chill haze.
There's some chill haze, but
Yeah.
it's like golden straw.
Yeah, straw yellow. Look at that glassware. Another.
iron trading.
This is another
Brought to you
brought to you by
Behind
the Bar.
Not currently a YouTube channel.
It's private. But yeah, it looks like a West Coast style IPA in the glass.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, it's got that typical, like you said, it's definitely filtered. It definitely, it's got that.
I'm guessing this is going to be dank. And I'm not afraid of dank.
No, I'm not afraid of it.
I'm just saying. Someone shoved my nose in it. And it's dank.
So this is
it's
sticky, icky.
Yeah, so I smell cat pee too. Do you smell that?
The Simcoe is very pronounced in this beer.
It's like lemon. It's like if a cat pissed on a fucking pile of lemons.
So my favorite, what did this,
Lemon juice on wheat bread?
on the side of the? Oh wow,
Sorry.
John would love this beer.
John, come to San Diego.
What does the word dank mean when pertaining to beer? Dank means dank.
That's what it means. You know what? I don't disagree with that.
No.
It means dank.
No, this is straight. This is what actually. You want to know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of old school hop slam.
Does it?
Like straight cat pee. The first beer I ever had where I was like, holy shit, a cat just peed in my nose.
This smells like a cat pissed on if you had a bag of lemons in your pantry and your cat was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck those lemons.
It's like you cleaned your floor with Pledge and cat piss.
Pledge, dude. My mom used to dust with Pledge.
But like that lemon.
I get notes of Pledge.
But seriously, like that lemon, like
Yeah.
scented pledge, like floor cleaner.
This is like if a cat pissed in your Sprite.
but
And it's
like,
dank and resinous.
super dank.
Like I'm just searching for like something tropical fruity.
And there's like maybe a little bit, but it's only because you're searching for it.
This reminds me of like straight like 1987 Pizza Port IPA.
Yeah.
This is like the old school. Like this is, I mean, you like West Coast style beers?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't smell bitter. It smells like sticky, icky.
It smells like
cat pee.
resin.
Yeah, it's like we finished off the bong and you're cleaning it out. Like it's resin.
I don't know what he's talking about. I've never done that.
But
It's crazy. It's seriously, it's like old school West Coast style IPA. So Cellarmaker, you're supposed to be making hazy, juicy beers. This is the opposite of that.
they did tell you like this is gonna be dank as fuck. But
I'm not afraid of the dank.
no, I'm not.
I'm
So
gonna fucking drink this.
dive in.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, Scott.
Thanks, buddy.
That's dank.
Jesus. Wow. I remember, so like we
That's
drank.
dank.
If you watched like I think like 4 reviews ago now, we drank that juice bomb from Microphone, where I was like, "There's no bitterness, no dankness. Like this is dank. This is like
But are you afraid of it?
no.
Me neither. This is
the West Coast.
the stickiest of the icky Charlie Murphy. This is a West Coast IPA. Like, if you looked up West Coast style IPA in a dictionary, there would be a picture of this beer.
Yeah, this is. It does have some like nice like grapefruit. Like
It's grapefruit
pith.
peel. Yep.
Yeah, like bitter grapefruit.
If you were to peel a grapefruit and start it like with your mouth, like bite into it to start peeling it, fuck.
8.5. Like it hides the alcohol really, really well for a West Coast beer. I don't get any alcohol burn to
No.
speak of. It has that like some double IPAs. It has like that.
This is so
It's
fucking bitter and dank.
Super dank. It has a sweetness to it that's almost like a honey, like sugary kind of like light crystal sugar kind of sweetness.
This almost reminds me of like a knee deep beer. You ever had any knee deep beers? Like Simtra and Hopperillo?
You sent me like Sluponic or no? You sent me something that was knee deep. I've had
Knee
a couple.
deep is, if you guys have ever had knee deep beers, they're up in Auburn, just ridiculously dank
They're
beers.
the epitome of West Coast style.
This reminds me of a knee deep beer for sure.
And I'm gonna go back to it. This reminds me with a little bit. This has a little bit more of that grapefruit to it. This reminds me of old school Hop Slam.
Does it? See, I didn't have Hop Slam until I think 2 years ago was the first time I had Hop Slam, and I remember that beer was like a lot sweeter. I think when I drank it.
It got really well. It just wasn't as dank and as hoppy as it used to be. But
This is fucking hops in a glass.
I mean, like you said, if you looked up West Coast style
Yeah.
IPAs in the dictionary, man,
This is crazy. This is like a good palate reset. Like my tongue is like,
the last beer is gone. Ned is gone.
never even heard of Ned. This is crazy. Like this is, you can't drink a lot of these, dude. Like it'll just murder your mouth,
No, be wrecked.
right?
Yeah, like this is not a beer I would describe as crushable.
No,
No.
but it's. I mean, it's true to what the name is.
Oh, this is not false advertising. This
No.
is exactly what it says it is. For what it is, this is really freaking good.
I mean, like this is one of the better West Coast style beers.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of the first time like I ever drank something like Pliny. Like that beer was so hot, or like pure hoppiness. Like that beer was so hoppy and so dank to me. Like this reminds me of drinking that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it like tastes the same, but it just like I'm going back to like the first time I ever drank that. And I was like, wow, that's fucking hoppy. That's
Yeah.
really dank. That's really resinous. It's like it is. It's like chewing on hops.
It is the one thing, and I said this with the microphone beer that we did. It's not like overly piney or grassy though.
No.
It's got that nice grapefruit bitterness, and then it goes right into that just freaking dank as hell.
Just in your face.
It's. I don't think I've ever had a beer this dank.
No.
Which is bravo.
Yeah.
Like you used 5 or 6 different hops to accomplish this, which is impressive.
It's great. I'm trying to think of like what I'm going to grade this.
I have no idea.
I don't either. Because it brings me back to like my West Coast roots, but it's not like a style that I still like it's not a style that I still love, but I love that I haven't had a beer like this in a long time. If that makes any sense.
Here's what I've been sitting here thinking. What would you have rated this 4 years ago?
Oh, probably 100.
As opposed to what you would rate it now.
When I told you, when I first started drinking IPAs, I wanted like the most in-your-face hoppy. 4 years ago, I'd have been like, "This is the best beer I've ever had."
Yeah.
I really would have. That's actually a good. Wow. Now that you say that. Yeah, that's the best way I can put it. This is not a style that I love now, but I love that I've not had a beer like this in a long time. Like, I love this, I don't remember. Like, what was I trying to say? Like, I used to love this, and I don't love this this style anymore, but I love this that I haven't.
I have no idea what's going on.
I love this beer right now because I haven't had a beer like this in this style.
Well, and I'll be honest, and we've talked about this. You have so many like the New England style IPAs that they kind of start to blend together a little bit.
Yeah.
And like when you drink them, they're like, this is fucking incredible. I know this is incredible, but like I kind of crave like the old school like. Yeah. There's times where I crave something like Bell's Two Hearted that's got some maltiness to it, and it's like an old school IPA. And like right now, this tastes really freaking good.
This reminds me of like, it's not as sweet, but it reminds me of like the first time I ever had like Optimum from Sierra Nevada. Like that beer's fucking hoppy and resinous, and like it reminds me of that. But what do I grade it?
I'm thinking like 94-ish.
94?
5, 6. I don't know. 100, 90.
I like this a lot, but I don't like. How do you grade this against other 8.5% beers? Like,
well, the thing is I actually think it drinks fairly lower than that. Like, I feel like it's got a sweetness that tells you.
Like King Julius is 8.5%, bro.
And King Julius drinks like a 4%.
But I'm saying, like, do we rate this in a West Coast style?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't. I'm not. If I'm rating it just as West Coast style, like this is probably a higher AA for me. But if I'm comparing it to what I like drink and enjoy now, like that's what I said 4 years ago. Like this is probably an A+ world class beer for me. Now it's probably right in that A range for me.
Like 94, 95.
Yeah.
I think 94 is a good score.
Yeah.
I like this.
I think it's if you enjoy a West Coast style, like so. And I have this conversation with people where I'm from Kansas City. For people that don't watch my channel, that watch Joe's. We don't get juicy New England style IPAs. You guys are starting to get it with Monkish.
Yeah, Monkish has done it.
And
Modern Times
I would say that the person that started it in California, Kern's Citra, is pretty much right. Isn't that what that beer's called?
Yeah, but we drank that a couple years last Thanksgiving.
We did, and I thought that was pretty juicy.
No, it was good, but it's not like
it's kind of, if you're on the West Coast, that was the example.
Yeah.
But now with Monkish, you guys you have that.
Those are juice bombs, yeah.
We have nothing close to that. So like people in Kansas City, like they're scared of the New England style to a point. So like they would love, like people that I know that love IPAs in Kansas City would fucking love this beer. Like Pliny for most people in Kansas City is still 100 out of 100.
I think people like Cellarmakers in San Francisco. I think people are going nuts. Like it's sold out in like 2 hours. I think 3 hours.
And I get it.
Yeah, people. California people will love this beer. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, this is the epitome of the style.
Yeah.
So part of me feels like a 93, which is kind of what I'm feeling right now. Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm rating it low, but at the same time, I feel like I'm pretty close to dead on.
I think you're. Yeah. I love West Coast style beers. So in a West Coast style, I'd probably go like 95-ish.
Yeah.
So 94.
Yeah.
Overall, great. It's a good beer. It is. It's one of those good, like if you've been drinking a lot of New England style juice bombs, it's an awesome like palate reset, kind of take inventory of what you thought you knew.
And if you saw this on the shelf and you saw the name and you bought this and you brought it home and that's what you're expecting, you would fucking love this.
Yeah, it's a really good beer. Yeah. I'm glad we got to drink this. So, yeah, we'll go 94 total. Is that all right?
I'm great with that.
That's good. So yeah, that's Are You Afraid of the Dank? If you guys have had it, let us know what you think.
Thanks, Scott.
Yeah, Scott, thanks so much for this. I have, I think I have one more bottle of this, so I'll drink it again in like a week or so, see how it changes. Yeah. I might get like a little bit.
I would actually say, as we're drinking this, just as a last minute, drink it colder. Because I actually think you're losing a little bit of the dankness.
Yeah, it kind of like, it's more of like that sweet kind of resinous. It's not dank, it's like sweet kind of hops.
Yeah. As it warms up, I would drink it cold for sure.
This does. It reminds me of a Knee Deep beer. So if you're fans of Knee Deep, trade for this because you'll love it. It's hoppy. It's in your face. It's dank. So that's it. We have more beers to drink. So anything else?
Alicia Cuthbert, sexy as hell.
Alicia Cuthbert is sexy as hell. In 24, I liked her a lot.
Yeah. Did you ever? So it's the last minute. Like I keep doing this reference. Did you ever watch Are You Afraid of the Dark when they threw it into the fire?
Yeah.
And stuff that made it explode.
Yeah.
You like somehow add that effect. I'll go like this.
I'm not that good at editing. I can try it though. So
Fair enough.
we are out of here. We will see you next time. Very soon.
Very soon.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.